Hey, Craig, Jamie Lambert. And like I said earlier in this video, we'll show you three things that you can start that will help you start renting more dumpsters. Again, why do we do this? Well, because I know most dumpster rental companies are too busy running day to day business to worry about how Google searches can increase their company's numbers. So the only hesitation on one is they don't know who the expert. So I've found by giving businesses an easy free attack plan of actual things that they can do today to start increasing their dumpster rentals have resulted in some of those companies seeing the value of this and wanting more info or even a customized SEO strategy from me. So at the end of this video, you can see the value that I can bring to the table and increase your dumpster rentals. I will have a link in the email to schedule a call for a more detailed look into your business. Or you can simply take action yourself with this free attack plan, and that works with me too. So, Craig, let's take a look at your website here. Your website looks great. The photos you've got, your contact buttons, your contact form down at the bottom. It has all the necessary call to actions. But at the end of the day, is it renting dumpsters for you? So we use Ahrefs as a paid tool to break down websites, and it looks like you're generating 29 visits a month, from these keywords here. So we're going to take a closer look at the search for dumpster rental Cincinnati. It has a monthly search volume, as you can see, of 11. And and it's showing you're ranked about 14th. If you getting about 28 or 20, 28 hits a month from that. So if you go over here and look at this, you can kind of see what, that you're missing out on a lot of traffic from the search. And then also we'll click on this local pack here, which is your Google Business that this top three right here is getting roughly 40% of the calls by having their Google Business profile in the top three. So basically, we're looking at Junk King here as a competitor. They're getting 325 visits a month, and then also Driveway Dumpsters getting 566 visits. What are they doing differently? You can see that Junk King has about 5,200 words. Driveway Dumpsters got about 844. And then also, when you go in here, you can see that Junk King has 118 buyer intent keywords, and Driveway Dumpsters got 82. Compared, back to year 31. So it's just by implementing some buyer intent keywords correctly in your site and adding some more content, will start moving your site up the Google rankings. This isn't about Junk King and Driveway Dumpsters being smarter. It's just leveraging three core pillars for those Google robots to see. One's content, two citations, and three's backlinks. So you're thinking, hey, this guy promised a solution to all of this for free. And yes, I sure did. Number one is content. Number two is citations. Number three is backlinks. My business name is .com Digital Real Estate. As you can see there, I'll leave my site up. And I chose that name for a reason. Your online presence is a valuable piece of real estate online. It's very important to your ability to grow your dumpster rental company to where you want it. And I said that, and that free attack plan, here it is. And, I want you to just sit back and look at your online presence, just like business, and have, you have your building, your dumpsters, your trucks, inventories, and employees. And when you advertise, you letter dumpsters, you letter your trucks, your billboard, you get billboards, you get banners and yard signs. And then you love referrals, whether they come from a big contractor or a student that destroys department. Your physical business is basically your content, your advertising, your citations, and your referrals are your backlinks. So number one, content is king. Google wants 1,500 words with buyer intent keyword, and you see you're sitting here at 498, and then also the 31 buyer intent keywords. Just like you manage every day, if you want to rent a 10-yard dumpster, you have to, and if you have the equipment, you have to get it there and pick it up. You have to have all that in place as well on Google. The content tells your online story of what you offer and where. The content on your site should show Google exactly what you are, what you do, and where you service. You content with buyer intent keywords that people are searching for. Number two, citations. Are your trucks lettered? Are your dumpsters lettered? Have you ever been board? Have you ever done banners or yard signs? What's on them? Your name, address, and phone. That's basically an online citation. It is simply address and phone number listed on directories. I mentioned the Google business profile. Your competition has about 100 of them. You basically need 200 to 250, to be able to get in that top three. Some are important, more important than others, just like that billboard is more important than 100 yard signs. But grabbing those citations will make a gigantic difference in your calls per month from your Google business profile. And last but not least is backlinks. You love the referrals from customers, correct? That's basically what backlinks are. It's a referral from another site to your. Some referrals come from a college kid that tore his apartment up that might generate one or two dumpster rentals. Other referrals have more power, like a big roofing contract, that might get you a weekly referral. You need to get those online referrals to have power and authority to catch up and pass your competition. Again, the reason for this video is I wanted to show you all of this, not just tell you that the growth is out, for you to dominate. So if you found this video valuable for your business, click the link in the email to schedule a deeper dive into a custom strategy just for you. No obligation, just see if there's a fit and just more value for your business.